Alright YouTube, so originally this video was supposed to be about the 2017 Camaro, taking it to the dyno, making some horsepower. I did that. Insert video here. So as you can see, I did that, but that's not what this video is about. If you're new to the channel, give this video a like, thumbs up. Also, excuse my appearance. I probably look like a crazy person. I woke up early this morning to kind of make this happen for you guys. So, like I said, excuse my appearance. But anyways, like this video, drop a comment down below, and hope you enjoy the video. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so as you can see, I got the 02 Silverado parked out here, and I actually already got it torn apart. So if you can't tell by the title of this video, it is about installing the center console. I got it from a trade-in vehicle at the dealership I work at, and it was the same color as my interior, so I decided to grab it. For the sake of time, I've already taken the seats out of it in the original console. I also decided to clean the interior out, really just the part behind the seat. I didn't really vacuum the footwell. But anyways, the parts underneath the seat, I vacuumed them out. That's pretty much all you have to do. Like I said, you just got to prep your area. So you have to take your seats out because, and this is going to be the tricky part for anyone who's really looking for a tutorial. And it may be different on the other truck. So before you comment and say something stupid that I really don't care about, this is my truck. It has the bench seat set up. So this is the third seat, and it mounts underneath there where the seat, so it mounts underneath the seat mount. So I'm gonna probably have to shim the seat a little bit, maybe. But like I said, this third seat mounts different than how the center console mounts. That is what I'm gonna have to conquer today. And I also have to install the middle part, and I like cleaned everything up. It's actually kind of a mess over here. But anyways, that's what this video is about. So what I'm going to do is set up the camera. We'll do a little bit of a time lapse, and then I'll come back and kind of explain what I did after the fact. Hey YouTube, have you ever asked yourself, I wonder where Stan gets his parts from? Well, maybe you haven't, but I bet you shop on Amazon. And whether you shop on Amazon for parts or whatever else Amazon has, which is everything, I have an Amazon affiliate link down in the description below. That's my link for you to get some parts and for me to get a little kickback. It's a win-win for everyone. Click the link, buy something, whatever parts I'm using in this video, or whatever your heart's desires. Help me help you. It's that simple. I appreciate you. Alright, and that's that. As you can see, the console's in. It fits pretty well in here. I guess I can see why some people like it. We'll go to the other side. So I'll be honest, it's not my favorite. I actually really didn't have a problem with the third seat. I know it's not the coolest thing in the world, and then the top on this thing is really annoying. So I will agree with that. But here it is. I got the console in. Really, so summary, it's kind of however you took it out, it's pretty much how you put it in. If you didn't take it out, if you buy it from someone, you just got to have the hardware, or you could probably make it work with some simple screws. It's really nothing special. To bolt it down, like I told you, since mine originally utilizes that bracket that goes under the seat, and then these utilize a floor plate that goes on the floor. You don't have that plate in a truck like mine, so I just use self tappers. I'll get underneath the truck, I'll cut them short, and seal them up. But that's pretty much all you can do. It's pretty much that simple. I will be honest, this gap right here, it's a little bit more than I like. I don't really know how I'm going to fix it or adjust it, but I'll get to that point whenever I figure it out. But all in all, it's not that bad. Like I said, I don't have to deal with this top, because even mine, can't see it because I'm standing, but like this is a newer top and it's starting to crack right here. It makes weird noises. It doesn't open that great, so it was pretty annoying. I will agree with that 100%. All right, so one thing I feel like should be mentioned before the video continues is there's a 15mm socket you need up front for the seats, and then there's 11mm socket that you need in the rear for the seats. I just wanted to mention that because the 11 is kind of tricky. The 15 is kind of noticeable because they're a special like little bit that you can't really get. So like I said, I used an 11 and a 15. And like I said, the console, you can just use the hardware that comes with it. And if you don't have any, it's typical like GM, like plastic body attachment hardwares or things like that. Or you can just, I think a regular screw or anything you can really find will hold it together. It's not bearing any weight or anything like that. I just wanted to throw that in the video. That way you knew, because I felt like that would be important. That's something I would be looking for in a video like this. Alright, so just finished up with the truck, and as you can see behind me is my beautiful 6-liter engine that is going to go in that same truck, my 2002 Silverado that you just seen me do a little work on. But if you're new to the channel, you don't know, I'm building this 6.0. I could put it in the truck right now and probably run perfectly fine and be okay. But I'm building this 6.0 similar to what I did with my Camaro, fully forged motor. A little bit better, I guess, in my Camaro because I got cylinder heads that are coming back from Frankenstein engine dynamics pretty soon, and things like that. But what I really want to show you guys was what's in this box. Really not what's in that box, doesn't really matter. It goes with this. And if you don't know, like I said, if you're new to the channel, this engine's getting a cam motion cam. I have a video on that. You can check that out. Like I said, 6-liter, nothing too crazy. It's just your run-of-the-mill 6-liter that you could get anywhere that your heart desires. But anyways, like I said, what I want to show you guys. So, as I've stated in my previous videos, I've been working on collecting the parts. Like we already got the cam. Got the head, sent the heads out. Really can't wait to get the heads back. Then we're almost ready to go to the engine builder. But like I said, I want to show you guys. Boom, so there it is. I have these forged. So if you don't know, Summit has a lot of parts that they offer. I'll tell you a little secret. This is basically a Wiseco piston. It doesn't say Wiseco on it. It doesn't have anything except the Summit number that it is, the part number, and it says made in the USA, right? It comes from Summit. You can only get this from Summit with all this. This is their LS Pro Series piston. Standard 4-inch bore. I didn't go any bigger because that block is good. But like I said, Summit offers a lot of parts from manufacturers that Summit sells branded as a Summit product wholesale. And basically, I have a way to get parts like this for wholesale price regardless. But basically, if you try to get it at wholesale, you get like $3 off because Summit's already selling it to you at wholesale. So like I said, that is basically a Wiseco piston. The one thing that is missing is the rods. So the rods are on back order, but this is as soon as I could get it. Normally, like for my car, the engine in the car has a lot of Texas Speed stuff. Majority of the engine parts came directly from Texas Speed. But for the truck, I just want to get it built. I've always now, okay, like I said, that is essentially a Wiseco piston, right?
Now I know somebody's going to be in the comments like, why didn't you get real Wiseco's, or why didn't you get Callie's rods, or why didn't you do all this? This engine, this is a iron block 6-liter Gen 3. The block itself is only good for really 1,000 to 1,200 horsepower, and that's pushing it. And you're only you're on borrowed time at 1,000, so that's all this is good for anyway. If I want to get serious and make a lot of power in that truck one day, whenever I have something else to drive and the car is whatever, then I'll probably just put an LSX in it and we'll call it a day, or whatever block, a dark block, whatever, and we'll call it a day. This isn't the end all be all of, oh, I'm gonna make all the power I can ever make in this truck with this motor. No, you'd be foolish to think you're gonna run that forever. Anyways, this piston with the rod that it comes with, I've seen people make 1,000 horsepower on them and run them for a while. On the pistons and rods, probably in a 6.2 or things like that. But the amount of power that I'm gonna make with this engine in that truck, with the combination I'm gonna put together, this is more than enough. Same thing with the rod, it'll be more than enough. Like I said, the rod's gotta come in. We're putting Frankenstein heads on the block, so we're gonna have some great airflow. The cam motion cam, that's their Titan 3 cam. That's another good piece of the puzzle. And main studded, head studded. We're getting all the good workings underneath. And it's gonna be cooking with gas. There's a few more parts I gotta grab. The other parts here, like the rings, and got cam bearings. Cam bearings have been hard to get because I could have gotten these same things from Texas Speed, but they didn't have them. So we got some cam bearings here for the block. We're just gonna put fresh cam bearings in it. Fresh rod bearing. Did I get the rod bearings? I can't even remember. But main bearings, rod bearings, all that good stuff is going in it. So there is what I want to show you. There's 8 of them in here. I'm not going to drop that piston and show you the other 4, so we'll leave it like it is. But that was a surprise I have for you guys. The rods will come in, and then the heads will be here. So there it is. Pretty exciting stuff. Like I always tell you guys, I'll make it happen. It might take me a little bit more time than your favorite YouTuber, but we can make it happen. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you stuck it out after the console part, because that's mainly what the video is about, I really appreciate you. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment. The comments are very, very important. The likes are very, very important. YouTube, doesn't matter if you're not a YouTube creator, but it's very tough for us, so they require us to do a lot, to ask you to do a lot. That's why you always hear people asking, because we need you to. Well, anyways, I appreciate you guys. I almost cut myself out of the frame. Enjoy this video, and everybody have a good day. Enjoy 2022. It's gonna be a great year. Peace.